Hey, today's another great day, and it's gonna get even better because I'm sharing 6 healthy desserts that you can make so quickly, and they're actually healthy, so kid approved, adult approved, everyone approved. So let's just jump right into it. The first recipe is healthy cookie dough bites. We're going to start with getting 1 glass bowl and adding 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and I'm just going to quickly put it into microwave and melt it for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to get another glass bowl, much bigger obviously, and we're going to add 1 cup of oat flour into it, then 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder because we want to get some protein into our diet, and then half a cup of unsweetened peanut butter, and then 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and then our melted coconut oil. Afterwards, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and half a cup of dark chocolate chips. Make sure these don't have any added sugar. We're then just gonna combine all the ingredients as well as we can. That shouldn't take us too much time. And then we're going to roll the dough into balls that are just a bite each, and we're going to store them in the fridge. I'm actually using a plate with parchment paper on. That's so that it doesn't stick to the plate. And then we're just going to keep them in the fridge for around 2 hours at least. And bam! We have our cookie dough bites, which are healthy, high in protein, and so delicious. Kid approved for sure. The next recipe is my favorite. It's banana protein balls. We're going to need 1 ripe banana and then get a bowl and mash the banana in it. Then we're going to add in 1 cup of rolled oats, then 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, make sure it's unsweetened for sure. Then I'm adding 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of dark chocolate chips, make sure they're unsweetened too, and then 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. Trust me, 4 teaspoons aren't too much. And then half a teaspoon of chia seeds, which are high in protein by the way. And then I'm just going to mix everything as well as I can and scoop out the mixture and roll it into 1-inch balls. Take your time, and we're just going to store this in the fridge for at least 2 hours before serving. This is my favorite dessert. It's gonna be a favorite of your kids as well. So if you like this recipe, or if you're just still watching this video, please subscribe or like this video. It would help me a lot. Okay, let's move on. The next recipe is easy healthy apple snacks, which are so delicious. We're just going to get 2 apples and basically deseed them. You just want to cut them into wedges, deseed them, and then we want to cut them into smaller wedges, which are as flat as possible. Have that in mind. This is fairly easy to do, so just take your time with it. And then we're going to spread almond butter on one side of the apple. It's around 3 tablespoons of almond butter in total. And then I'm going to sprinkle some granola, which is unsweetened by the way. I'm using around 3 tablespoons in total as well. And we're just going to sprinkle some cinnamon all over these apple wedges. Maybe I should call them slices instead of wedges, but I don't really know, so let's just move on. The next thing I'm going to do is get 1/4 of a cup of dark chocolate chips, and I'm just going to melt chocolate chips in the microwave. Make sure you stir every 30 seconds so they don't burn. If they do, just add a little bit of butter and it'll be fine. Finally, drizzle the chocolate all over the apple wedges, and that's it. Ta-da! We have our healthy apple snacks that are so nice. They actually work with peanut butter as well. Yum, 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 yum. Now I'm all about the cakes that are so easy to make. This 5-ingredient protein mug cake is just that, and it will actually look pretty fancy on a plate. To begin with, you just want to get 1 banana and mash it. I'm actually using a glass bowl, but you could just use a big mug to do that right away. I'm doing it so it just looks a little better. Then I'm adding in 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla protein powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, that's unsweetened by the way, and then 2 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. We're then just going to mix all the ingredients in a large mug, and we're going to microwave it for around 1 or 2 minutes on highest wattage. It should be really easy. And then I'm just going to serve it with a little bit of whipped cream so it looks better. You can really decorate it if you want. It will look like a proper cake, but it's healthier and easy to make. Now the 5th recipe is almond butter protein balls. We're going to start with getting 1 cup of almond butter and adding into a bowl, then 3/4 of a cup of rolled oats, then 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder or any other powder that you love, and then 4 tablespoons of shredded coconut. Make sure it's unsweetened, okay? Because it's pretty sweet itself. And then 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. Yeah, you heard me right. And then 1/4 of a cup of dark chocolate chips. that aren't sweetened as well. Now I'm just going to combine all the ingredients in a large bowl and take my time doing that. Like always, if you're still watching, please like this video and subscribe, by the way. And then we're just going to roll the mixture into balls that are around 1 to 1.5 inch long. They're very easy to roll, to be honest. And I'm just going to store them in the fridge for at least 2 hours before serving. I love these protein balls because they're almond butter, and you can always introduce new butters into this recipe, which is cool, and you can just change your flavors up. Pretty easy, pretty cool, and it's honestly such an easy dessert to make. But last but not least, our coconut protein balls. We're going to use 1.5 cup of shredded coconut that's unsweetened. And then I'm going to add half a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder, and then 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 3 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of honey. Actually, I messed up here a little bit, I'll be honest with you. I think you should just use 3 tablespoons of honey and 3 tablespoons of water. And if you go to my website, you'll see that adjusted actually, because 3 tablespoons of maple syrup are not sticky enough to stick all that beauty together. So we're just going to remove the maple syrup. But you can try with maple syrup too. It actually worked out, but not as great as I wished. So we're going to mix all the ingredients as well as we can, and then form balls that are around 1 inch long. As you can see, I'm a bit struggling, but they are sticking together. And then we're just going to roll them in the shredded coconut. I'm using around 3 tablespoons of unsweetened shredded coconut. When you roll them in the coconut outside just makes them a little bit crunchier, a little bit more flavorful, just extra special. And they do look a bit like Raffaello, right? So place coconut balls on a parchment paper and a plate and keep refrigerated for around 2 hours or so before serving. They are amazing with a cup of tea or coffee. So thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, if you got through it, wow, congratulations. I must not be boring to you anyway. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and like it. It would help me a lot to keep this channel going, to be honest. And visit my website, which is allnutritious.com. It's a place where I share all the recipes. You can get instructions and just get cooking. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, take care, and eat those healthy desserts because you know what? Holidays are coming. Bye!